This story, The Reign of the Superman, was written in 1932 by Jerry Siegel and illustrated by Joe Shuster, the same duo who would later create Superman. At the time, they were just teenagers, trying to break into publishing during the Great Depression. After being rejected by magazines, they printed their own science fiction fanzine, where this story first appeared in 1933. But this isn't the hero you know. Here, the Superman is a villain, a man given telepathic power who turns on the world. The name itself comes from the idea of the Übermensch, a concept from philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, which had already made its way into popular culture by the early 1900s. Siegel even published this story under a pen name, Herbert S. Fine. What you're about to hear is the first version of Superman ever put into print, and it's a lot darker than what came next. The Reign of the Superman by Herbert S. Fine. The breadline. It's downtrodden, disillusioned men, unlucky creatures who have found that life holds nothing but bitterness for them. The breadline. Last resort of the starving vagrant. With a contemptuous sneer on his face, Professor Smalley watched the wretched unfortunates file past him. To him who had come of rich parents and had never been forced to face the rigors of life, the miserableness of these men seemed undeserved. It appeared to him that if they had the slightest ambition at all, they could easily lift themselves from their terrible rut. He strolled along, passing a man who begged for a coin. Smalley paused, then with sudden inspiration approached him. "Would you like a real meal and a new suit?" he asked. The man stared at him suspiciously. "What do you want me to do for you?" he asked. "Nothing crooked, I hope?" Professor Smalley laughed. "I assure you my intentions are purely humanitarian. But if you doubt—" The man hesitated, then followed. The laboratory was hidden away, filled with strange apparatus. Tubes, coils, and glass containers lined the walls. Smalley gestured toward a chair. "Sit down," he said. The man obeyed. Smalley adjusted the controls on his machine, watching carefully. A faint humming filled the room. The man stiffened as a strange sensation passed through his body. At first, nothing seemed to happen. Then, a transformation began. The man's body straightened. His eyes burned with new intelligence. His voice, once weak and uncertain, now carried authority. "What have you done to me?" he demanded. Smalley smiled triumphantly. "I have given you power, the power of a Superman." At first, the subject, now vastly improved in mind, obeyed Smalley. His intellect soared beyond ordinary limits. Problems that once baffled the greatest scientists became simple to him. But with intelligence came awareness, and with awareness, ambition. Soon the transformed man began to question. "Why should I obey you?" he asked one day. Smalley laughed nervously. "Because I created you." The man's eyes narrowed. "No, you merely awakened what I could become." From that moment, control slipped. The Superman began to act independently. His plans grew larger, more dangerous. He saw humanity as weak, inefficient, expendable. Meanwhile, Smalley worked desperately to regain control. He devised a counteragent, a serum that could reverse the transformation. But the Superman was no fool. He discovered the plot. "You would destroy me?" he said coldly. Smalley tried to deny it, but it was useless. The Superman turned away, already planning. His ambition knew no limits. He would reshape the world. Smalley, driven by fear and guilt, prepared one final attempt. He lured the Superman back to the laboratory under false pretenses. There, hidden among the equipment, was the antidote. As the Superman approached, Smalley struck. The serum was released. For a moment, nothing. Then the transformation reversed. The brilliant mind dimmed. The powerful presence faded, and the man collapsed. Once again, he was only a vagrant, confused, weak, forgotten. Smalley stood over him, shaken. His experiment had succeeded and failed. He had created a Superman and proved that no man should possess such power. The end.